ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ, ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ। ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਕਿਸਮਤ ਕਰਮਾ। ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕਾਰਡ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਪੱਤੇ ਦੇਖੂਗੀ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰੇ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੂਗੀ ਕਿ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਇਹ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਜਲਦੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਲਾਈਫ 'ਚ ਖੁਦ ਇੰਪਰੂਵਮੈਂਟ ਜਾਂ ਸਹੀ ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ। ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਣਾ, ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਬਾਰੇ 'ਚ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਗੱਲ, ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਸਵਾਲ ਪੁੱਛਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਟਲੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਫੋਨ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਲਾਈਵ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 090 ਨੰਬਰ ਤੇ। ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫੋਨ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਟਲੀ ਲਾਈਵ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕਾਲ ਆ ਜਾਣੀ ਆ ਐਂਡ ਆਈ ਵਿਲ ਬੀ ਏਬਲ ਟੂ ਹੈਲਪ ਯੂ ਸਟ੍ਰੇਟ ਅਵੇ। ਐਸੇ ਵੇਲੇ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕੋਲ ਲੈ ਲੂੰਗੀ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੂੰਗੀ, ਜਿੰਨੀ ਵੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਹੋ ਸਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮਦਦ, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਰੂੰਗੀ। ਸ਼ੋਅ 'ਚ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਲੈਣ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਿੰਪਲੀ ਸਿਰਫ ਆਪਣੇ 3 ਕਾਰਡ ਸਿਲੈਕਟ ਕਰਨੇ ਪੈਣੇ ਨੇ। ਉਹ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਕੁਝ ਐਕਸਟਰਾ ਕਾਰਡਸ ਕਰੂੰਗੀ ਕਿ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਥੋੜੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਡਿਟੇਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰ ਸਕਾਂ and then I'll do my best to help you. Live show ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਲੈਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ, keep your one question ready। ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਖਾਸ ਇੱਕ ਸਵਾਲ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਪੁੱਛ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ and I'll definitely do my best to help you in every way possible। ਪਰ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਡਿਟੇਲ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਲੈਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਲੈਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ, ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਗਹਿਰਾਈ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਪੁੱਛਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, then obviously ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਡਿਟੇਲ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਕਰਨੀ ਪਊਗੀ, ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਸਾਈਕਿਕ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਕਰਨੀ ਪਊਗੀ। ਪਰ ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਪ੍ਰੀ ਬੁਕਿੰਗ ਨੰਬਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਰਾਤ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਸਡ ਕਾਲ ਦੇ ਦਿਓ ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੱਲ ਸਵੇਰ ਨੂੰ ਵਾਪਸ ਫੋਨ ਕਰ ਲੂਗਾ। ਸੋ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਦੇ ਸਿੰਪਲੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਿਸਡ ਕਾਲ ਦੇਣੀ ਹੈ, ਵਿਲ ਕਾਲ ਯੂ ਬੈਕ। ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਵੇਟ ਨੰਬਰ ਤੋਂ ਫੋਨ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਫਿਰ ਓਬਵੀਅਸਲੀ ਫਿਰ ਥੋੜੀ ਦੇਰ ਵੇਟ ਕਰਕੇ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਵੀ ਛੱਡ ਦਿਓ। ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨੰਬਰ ਦਾ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦਓਗੇ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਨੰਬਰ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵਾਪਸ ਫੋਨ ਕਰ ਲਓ, ਫਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਸ ਨੰਬਰ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਫੋਨ ਕਰ ਲਾਂਗੇ। ਨਹੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਬੈਸਟ ਚੀਜ਼ ਪਤਾ ਕੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਟ ਹੁਣੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਲਓ, ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਐਟਲੀਸਟ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਦਿਲ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਤਸੱਲੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਊਗੀ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਕਿ ਹਾਂ ਆਹ ਗੱਲ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, ਆਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਆ ਤੇ ਆਹ ਇਹਦਾ ਸੋਲੂਸ਼ਨ ਆ, ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਲਦੀ ਤੋਂ ਜਲਦੀ then you can start taking the right steps towards it। ਕਿੰਨੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਇਦਾਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਡਿਲੇ ਕਰੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਵੇਟ ਕਰੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਕੰਮ ਸਹੀ ਹੋਊਗਾ, ਫਿਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਦਿਨ ਫੋਨ ਕਰ ਲਾਂਗੇ, ਫਿਰ ਕਦੇ ਫੋਨ ਕਰ ਲਾਂਗੇ, ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਟਾਈਮ ਲੰਘੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਆ। ਤੇ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਉਹ ਟਾਈਮ ਲੰਘੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਵੀ ਮੁਸੀਬਤ ਆ, ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਆ, ਕੋਈ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਿਲ ਆ, ਉਹ ਵਧੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਹੋਈ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਹੁਣ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੀਆਂ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਿਲਾਂ ਹੋਰ ਨਾ ਵਧਣ, ਹੋਰ ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਨਾ ਹੋਣ, ਫਿਰ ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਰਾਈਟ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਰਾਈਟ ਸਟੈਪ ਲੈ ਲਓ ਕਿ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਬੈਸਟ ਹੈਲਪ ਜਾਂ ਬੈਸਟ ਮਦਦ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਕਿੰਨੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਇਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੇਸ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਕਿ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਲੋਕ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਆਰਤੀ ਜੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੰਨਾ ਰੱਬ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਲਈਦਾ, ਅਸੀਂ ਇੰਨਾ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਲਈਦਾ, ਅਸੀਂ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਦਿਨ ਤਿਉਹਾਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਛੱਡਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਕਿ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਸੇਵਾ ਨਾ ਕਰੀਏ, ਉਹਦੇ ਦਰ ਤੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਮੱਥਾ ਨਾ ਟੇਕੀਏ। ਅਸੀਂ ਇੰਨਾ ਕੁਝ ਟਰਾਈ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਕਰਦੇ, ਪਰ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਦਾ, ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ। So the equation is very very simple, very easy। Actually ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੂਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਦੱਸਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਿਸਮਤ ਨੂੰ ਚਮਕਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਸਹੀ ਕਰਮ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਰਨੇ ਹੀ ਪੈਣਗੇ। ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਪਿਰਿਚੁਅਲਿਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਫੋਲੋ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ, ਰੱਬ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਬਹੁਤ ਅੱਛੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਆ। ਅਸੀਂ ਨੇਕੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਅਸੀਂ ਦੂਸਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣਾ ਵਿਵਹਾਰ ਸਹੀ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਬਹੁਤ ਅੱਛੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਪਿਰਿਚੁਅਲਿਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਬਣਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਪਿਰਿਚੁਅਲਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, ਉਹਦੀ ਮਦਦ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਰਸਤੇ ਸਾਫ਼ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸੋ our spiritual path is clearing before us। ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਰਸਤਾ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਸਾਡਾ ਰਸਤਾ ਸਾਫ਼ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਫਿਰ ਰਹਿ ਕੀ ਗਿਆ? ਰਹਿ ਗਿਆ ਉੱਤੇ ਚੱਲਣਾ। That's where our karma comes in। ਉੱਥੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਰਮ ਕਰਨੇ ਪੈਂਦੇ ਆ, ਉੱਥੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਆਪਣਾ ਐਕਸ਼ਨ ਲੈਣਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਆ। ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਦ ਤੱਕ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਹੀ ਕਰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕਿਸਮਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਬਦਲਾਵ, ਉਹ ਚੇਂਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਊਗਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਆ। ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੇ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿਸਮਤ ਕਰਮਾ। ਕਿਉਂ? ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਿਸਮਤ ਚਮਕਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਕਿਸਮਤ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਸਿੰਪਲੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਸਹੀ ਕਰਮ ਕਰੋ ਤਾਂ ਦੇਖੋ ਕਿ ਕੀ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ। ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਦਾਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਆਰਤੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ, ਮੇਰੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੀ ਆ, then don't waste any time। ਜਲਦੀ ਤੋਂ ਜਲਦੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਲਓ, ਚਾਹੇ ਹੁਣੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਫੋਨ ਕਰ ਲਓ। I will do my best to help you in every way possible। ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਣਾ, ਹਿੰਦੀ, ਪੰਜਾਬੀ, ਉਰਦੂ ਜਾਂ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼, whichever language you feel comfortable in, ਉਸ ਹੀ ਲੈਂਗੁਏਜ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੂੰਗੀ and I will do my absolute best to help you in every way possible। ਬਾਕੀ ਇੰਨੀ ਗੱਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਣੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰੋਮਿਸ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਸਾਡੀ ਦੀਵਾਲੀ ਦੇ ਕੁਝ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲ ਆਫਰਸ ਹੋਣੇ ਆ। we've already launched them on the website, so ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ you can check them out whenever you want and hopefully it should help you in a positive way। ਬਾਕੀ ਇੰਨੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਹੂੰਗੀ ਕਿ ਰੀਸੈਂਟਲੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੀਆਂ ਈਮੇਲਸ ਆਈਆਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ। ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਈਮੇਲਸ ਪਾਈ ਹੈਗੀ, ਹਜੇ ਤੱਕ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਈਮੇਲ ਦਾ ਜਵਾਬ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's only because it's really crazy with loads of emails at the moment, so it's taking me a bit of time, so please do bear with me. चलो ऐसी गलती से चलते हैं कि आपने आज दे पहले लकी कॉलर दे कॉल. हेलो जी.
Hi, good evening, Arti. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Good evening to you as well. How can I help you today?
It's not a problem. It's a general question actually. Apparently tomorrow is Sharad Purnima, and I wanted to know about the fast that can be done during the day and what to be done in the evening.
All right then. And was there any particular reason why you wanted to keep that fast?
No.
No? All right then. So in that case, you know, one thing that I would recommend to you is that normally when you keep a fast, then you normally keep it for a particular reason. There needs to be a purpose behind it. So you have some sort of a sankalp. So it could be whether you're keeping it, say, for example, your happiness, or you're keeping it for, because basically by fasting, you're forgoing, like you're not eating any food, and in return of that, you're asking for some exchange of a different type of energy. So it really depends on exactly what you want to fast for, and what is it that you're after. And even the time when you start the fast, that's very important as well. This time of the year that's just happened right now, this Navaratri, this Dussehra, this Purnima is actually very, very heavy on this. I don't know if you've been following the show from the start of the year, but this year in particular has been very, very heavy on us. So if you have not ever kept a Sharad Purnima fast, or if you've never ever kept a Purnima fast, then I wouldn't really recommend that you start with this one, because this one's actually full of a lot of negative energy. So you don't want to attract any negative elements around you. Say, God forbid, if a mistake happens and you're not able to follow any of the rituals or the customs correctly, then the effects can be quite strongly negative. I wouldn't really want you to risk it, especially if you've never fasted before. So the best thing.
I fast in the past, but this year I've not done any fasts for a very, very long time. I just heard about it and thought that you can do fast and stuff. So.
No, you can. But we need to find out the exact reason, the purpose behind it, because there are certain fasts that once you start keeping them, then you shouldn't really stop them. Like, you shouldn't stop them abruptly. Certain fasts are there for only certain periods of time. So whether you do them for, say, 3 times or 7 times or 5 times, or it depends on for what the purpose or the reason is behind it. But what I would recommend, rather than fasting, if you did want to make sure that you wanted to improve your spirituality, the best thing would be to just make sure that you focus on your prayers.
Yeah.
So are you doing any part or any prayers at the moment?
I do in the morning. I do pray to Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and I say Om Gan Ganpati in the morning.
Really good. See, even that is very, very powerful. I mean, even when you pray to Guru Nanak Dev Ji.
I've never done Navaratri. I don't know how to do it, and people always say to me, "Why don't you do it?" So I really don't know how to do it, and I don't want to make a mistake.
No, you do. That's the truth. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't want to make a mistake. And if you've never done it, there's no force that you have. No one can force you that you have to do this. If we ever do something with that fear in our heart, karna hi pehna hai because so and so said, then it's not we haven't got the right. We're not doing it with the right heart, with the right mind. है ना? So कोई force करके करांदा तो उधर ना गल नहीं पांदी. But I would just say to you that even with the mantra that you just said, Ganpati's mantra, he is an obstacle remover. So that's more than enough to help you improve your energy. And also, even when you take Guru Nanak Dev Ji's blessings, when you do your part, or then obviously both madad hundi, even if you just do the basic mool mantra.
That's all I do.
Yeah, even that is, that is more than enough just to uphold our basic, I would say, our basic spirituality. It's the same way, like say for example, when we need to cleanse our body every day, we have a shower or we have a bath. So that will just keep our basics going. But what I would recommend, if you are interested in maybe starting a certain fast or starting a certain ritual, what I would recommend is whenever you get a chance, drop me an email. And you'll be able to get my email address from my website or from Facebook and whatnot. Drop me an email and just let me know exactly what it is that you wish to achieve or you hope to achieve. And once we know exactly what it is that you hope to achieve, then I can let you know what the best way forward for that is, because at the end of the day, when we follow certain religious rituals, then if we make a mistake, then the effects of them can be a bit harsh or can be a bit damaging, and I don't want anything negative to happen. So if you follow a spiritual path instead, then that way sometimes it helps us even more, and it's a bit more smoother, a bit more easier, and because we're not doing it with any fear, we see the results a lot more sooner. So that would be the best thing. So what I would recommend is, definitely, like, even if you think about it tonight and you think, I want to list down a few things of what I want to achieve in the upcoming near future. This is how I want my, say for example, even New Year to be, or this is what I want my coming up life to be like. These are the next few milestones I wish to achieve. Write them down in an email, send it to me. You've already told me what you already do, but if you could just write it again in the email as well. I'm doing the Mool Mantra, I'm doing Ganpati's Mantra as well. And just let me know that, and then I'll definitely respond to your email. You wouldn't need a reading for this, but I'll just let you know, give you a few tips about what you can do.
Okay.
And then that should help you the right way. But to be honest, you're doing more than many people do. I'm so proud of you that you're actually, even doing the movement there, because so many people, they don't even know what it is.
Oh, no. Really? I must do the movement every morning, because I know I can't do the part because I don't have that time to do in the morning. So for me, doing the movement is more than sufficient. But sometimes, I don't know, I've been told to do it like 5 times, 7 times, so I don't know really how many times I should be doing it, but I do it more than 4 times, You know
what, even if you say it once and you say it with the same purity in your heart as you're speaking to me right now, once is enough.
That's right.
And when we connect with our God, we only once is enough. Like, you say, for example, you want to speak to your parents, or if a child wants to call out to their mum, all the child has to say is just saying mum once, and the mum will come running, no matter where she is in the house or wherever she is, she'll come running to her child. The same way, when we call upon God, only once is enough.
Yeah.
But the only thing is that we need that purity in our heart. But sometimes, because our heart's all over the place and we've got so much going on in our mind, we can't concentrate. So that's why some people would say it this many times, that many times, and multiple times, just so that eventually you get there and you're able to focus. But if you can just focus on just the once, amazing things can happen. So I'm so proud of you.
Sometimes after doing the Ganesha mantra, I do sometimes say, "Oh Lakshmi Vasudevaya Namah" as well. So maybe that's more than I'm supposed to.
No. I mean, the other mantras, I wouldn't say that you say them on live TV, because sometimes when we say it in front of others, then the effect isn't that strong now. So I wouldn't really say that you say too much, but what you're doing at the moment, you are doing right. And even if I'm just being completely honest with you, because I know there's so much, I would say, there's so much drama around certain things, that, you have to say it this many times and you have to do that. But when we talk about spirituality, that's your personal connection with the divine.
Yeah.
So it's up to you. You can say Vaheguru, you can say, Ganesh Ji's name, Lakshmi Mata's name, you can say Om Narayana Namah, whoever's name you want. But that energy, that divine, is the one energy.
Yeah.
And you understand that. So your spirituality is your personal connection. That's what I love about spirituality, because that's when we cut out the middleman and say, thank you, but no thank you. I'll just do it myself. And why can't we just have a conversation directly with the divine?
Exactly.
And you're doing a brilliant job of it. I'm so proud of you. But you just made my day. Well done. No, honestly, so it's a really nice first call to have in the show. But you've actually really made my day, because I'm so proud of you. Because it's so nice to know that people, when they watch the show, they understand and say, you know what, I can make my direct connection with the divine.
Yeah.
And there's no wrong way or right way of doing it when you do it with such a pure heart, and your heart's very pure.
I believe that I believe that no one is that busy that they can't spend 2 minutes a day just to do a simple mantra. That's my belief, and I say the same thing to my 2 children as well.
Oh, you know what? They're really, really blessed to have a mum like you. Really, really blessed. If they're sleeping right now, in the morning when they wake up, make them watch YouTube or make them watch Facebook, and just say to them they're really lucky and really blessed to have such a lovely mother.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. You look after yourself. God bless you. And I'll wait for your email as well.
Actually, while you're on there, can you just check my spirituality at the moment, if you don't mind?
Yes, sure. What was it that you would like to ask?
I don't know, what do they normally ask for spirituality? Is it strong, is it weak, is it okay?
Okay, we'll check your spiritual energy. Yeah, we'll check your spiritual energy level. Keep focusing on this for me. Just tell me when to stop on the first card and we'll take it forward from there. Thank you.
Oh.
Perfect. And once again, please. That's great. And once again, please. Okay, that's perfect. I'm just going to take out a few extra cards as well for you. Let's have a look. Okay, I can completely understand now where the first initial question came from, that Arti, what should I do? Should I do something more? Because the way that your energy is at the moment, your heart is very, very pure, which is a very positive thing. And because your heart is very clean as well, sometimes our own kindness becomes our worst enemy. And other people try to manipulate our energy in a negative way. You need to make sure that you need to learn where to draw the line, because people are using your positive energy for their benefit.
Okay.
So just make sure that even if somebody comes and asks you for help, or they ask you to pray for them, or they ask you for any support or any help or some money, anything, just remember you know where to draw the line.
Okay.
Because at the moment it seems as if your energy is being taken away from you, especially when it comes to finances. It's not very great.
Yeah.
So we definitely need the finances to be stronger. But I'm just sensing a lot of negative negative people around you, a lot of jealousy around you. So it's almost like, it's not like people don't want you to do well. It's almost like they're saying, do well, but don't do better than me.
Oh.
So it's almost like that. So it's like, काम दे विच अगे बाद या जो करना तू कर, पर साडे नालों better ना होई. So it's almost like, don't earn more or don't do more than them or don't live a better lifestyle than them. So it's almost like you're not allowed to grow. So that's why this has been going on for many years now, as per your cards. But it's almost like you're still stuck in that little loop and you're not able to just take the next step.
Yeah,
so that's why it's very difficult at the moment for you. For that, one thing that I am seeing is that unfortunately, because of the negative people around you, unfortunately they are draining out your energy. So any part or any prayers that you do seem to be drained out, and the energy gets left there where you're still stuck on the same level. But what we need to do is we need to make sure that you grow from this level, so there's growth in your life. But for that, what I would recommend is definitely, first of all, drop me that email. Let's see what else can be done with the email. But now that I've done your, checked your reading for you as well, I'll give you a few more tips as well. Just remind me, say, Arti, I don't think I'll forget you though, but just remind me that, Arti, I was your first caller on the Tuesday night show. And then I can give you a few other tips that you can follow, and hopefully that will help you in a strong way. But I do feel that this is something that you will be able to pull yourself out of. The main sort of problem that I'm seeing at the moment is, there's not a lot of positive people around you, there are a lot of two-faced people around you. But hopefully when you make your spirituality stronger, you'll be able to see people's true faces.
Yeah.
And then it's up to you.
Negative.
Yeah, you just
annoying. It's really annoying.
I know, but the only thing is that you can't, even if you say, some people we can avoid, but some we can't.
Yeah.
Because they're just there, and it's just like you can't move, you can't run away from it.
भारत में 16 लाख से भी ज्यादा बच्चों को स्कूल में पौष्टिक खाना मिलता रहे.
This is my section leader.
Yeah.
I just can't explain. It's the moaning and the moaning and the moaning that I get. I'm just like, it feels like I'm stuck in the middle.
God.
Seriously, it's really too much.
No, because it does drain out your energy. Isn't it? You don't want to hear all negativity all the time. You think, you know what, just be quiet. Let me do my work and that's it. But if only people understood. But you know, I'll when I receive your email, I will reply to your email, and then I'll definitely give you a few tips that you can follow, just so that you can protect your own energy. The only reason why it gets to you and why you feel a bit drained out afterwards is because it does drain away your energy.
Yeah.
You know, and those sorts of people, I call them energy vampires. Because that's what they do. They fill the atmosphere with negativity, and eventually it starts getting to you.
Yeah.
You know, and then when you feel exhausted just by listening to it, and you think, you know what, I've had enough, like, I just need a break now. And it's not because you're physically tired, it's because mentally it's draining you out.
It's true. I felt like that last week Thursday, and I was just like, oh my God, I want to talk to Arti. And seriously, that's what I had going in my mind for the last few weeks.
Yeah.
And of course, I can only talk to you on Tuesday evening, otherwise it's like, today was an opportunity, I thought I'm going to ask.
No, I'm glad you did. But you look after yourself. Drop me an email whenever you get a chance.
Okay.
And we'll take it forward from there. But I hope things at work calm down for you.
Oh, brilliant.
I'll definitely pray for you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. Bye bye. परमात्मा करे कि सारे दी लाइफ च पॉजिटिव एनर्जी आवे, स्ट्रॉन्ग एनर्जी आवे. पर सब तो इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ ये पता है कि if we want to improve our energy, if we want to make our energy stronger, सब तो बेस्ट चीज़ साढ़े लिए ये है, या सब तो इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ साढ़े लिए अंडरस्टैंड करनी ये है, make your own personal connection with the divine. ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣਾ ਪਰਸਨਲ ਕਨੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਜੋੜਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਨਾ, it's so powerful, nothing can come in between it. Seriously, nothing can come in between it. ਉਹ ਸਾਡਾ ਪਰਸਨਲ ਕਨੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਆ, and it's raw, it's genuine, and that's what you need to be. ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੁਝ ਰਿਚੁਅਲਸ ਨੂੰ ਫੋਲੋ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਕਾਫੀ ਲੋਕ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, and you know it's their choice, ਸਾਡੇ ਬਲੇਮ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਜੋ ਸਾਡੇ ਐਂਸੈਸਟਰਸ, ਸਾਡੇ ਪੂਰਵਜ ਜੋ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਿਖਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ, ਜਾਂ ਜੋ ਸਦੀਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਚੱਲਦੀਆਂ ਆ ਰਹੀਆਂ, ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਉਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਫੋਲੋ ਕਰੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, because we just think, okay, it's always been this way, so it always has to be this way. But sometimes it's important for us to understand the core root of spirituality. इत्थे मैं spirituality ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ. I'm not speaking about religion, I'm talking about spirituality. So अपनी spirituality ਨੂੰ strong बनाओ. चलो सिद्धा चलते हैं ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ अगले कॉलर ਦੇ ਕੋਲ. Hello जी. Hello. Hello. Hi there. Hi. How can I help you?
I just wanted to ask you a quick item on one of your card readings.
Yes, of course.
I've had problems in my marriage, and my husband's left me and gone off with another woman. But for some reason, I still feel like inside me that my marriage isn't over.
Okay, let's find out. And how long ago has it been since he's left?
It's been a couple of weeks.
Okay then, okay. Let's find out. Keep focusing on this for me. Just tell me when to stop on the first card and we'll take it forward from there. Thank you.
Okay. Stop.
Perfect. That's your first card. And once again, please.
Stop.
Achha, that's great. And once again for the third card, please.
Stop.
Achha. So your three cards. I'm just going to take out a few extra cards as well for you. Let's have a look. How many years have you been married?
I've been married, I've been with him 13 years.
Because even in the cards, it seems like it's been for decades. Like it's been for a very long time, a very strong union. Now, in your heart, you know, your heart is not lying to you. Your heart is definitely not lying to you, because in your heart, you know that this is not the end. The only thing is that you need to ask yourself, even when he does come back, will you be able to forgive him for everything that's happened? Because obviously everything that all the trust is completely destroyed at the moment. A lot of things have just kind of completely turned on their head. It's almost like someone's just taken the rug from under your feet, and it's almost like you're free fall, you're falling down. So a lot of the energy has changed. But what you need to ask yourself is, would you be able to forgive this person? And if a similar step was to be taken by him again, say for example if he was to cheat on you again, would you be able to keep or carry on forgiving this person? Because one thing that's coming up in the cards, it seems as if this is not the first time where he's been unfaithful.
No, well, I know for the last several months he hasn't been unfaithful at all.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, I've been with him 13 years, so he's never cheated on me before. It's the first time, and it's not like him.
No. I mean, what I would recommend is definitely, whenever you get an opportunity, definitely do have a detailed reading done for him. Because we do need to get to the bottom of it, because one thing that's coming up in the cards, it seems as if this is definitely not the first time he's been unfaithful. And if this is something that just started a few months ago, then it shouldn't have escalated so quickly, so fast, because the way that both of your energy originally was meant to be together, it seems as if there has been some sort of an energy manipulation going on. So even if he does come back, there's very strong chances of him going back out again. It's almost like he's not going to permanently be there. But this sort of change or shift in the energy is something very, very recent, and unfortunately, it seems as if this energy is purposely being manipulated, or someone's purposely kind of try to mess around with that. Which is not natural, which is not right. I mean, first of all, what I would recommend for yourself is definitely, especially start off with the bedroom, but give your house a good deep clean whenever you get a chance. If you notice that there are some items in your home which shouldn't be there, which you don't even recognize, I don't even know where this has come from, especially if it's something that looks like some sort of ash or dust, then try to, it's probably going to be in wrapped up in some paper or some tissue paper or newspaper, but it could be wrapped up in something small and just maybe kept in a corner of the room. But if you do notice anything like that whilst you're doing the cleaning, just pick it up, put it in a carrier bag or in a plastic bag or in the cupboard under the sink, and then when we speak of it, I'll let you know what to do with that item. But especially check your bedroom. Also, what I would recommend is that check your clothes as well, and if you've got any of his clothes there as well, check his clothes as well, especially the clothes that are black or red in color. If you notice that any of the clothes have a piece missing, almost as if someone's cut off a piece from the item of clothing, and you know that no one's touched those clothes, no one's been there, but for some reason that piece or a piece of it is cut or a piece of it is missing, then that item of clothing, whether it's a shirt or some trousers, pick it up, put it aside in the same plastic bag, and then when we speak off air, I'll let you know exactly what you need to do with that. But there definitely seems to be, from the cards, some sort of a strong energy manipulation that has been going on, because everything that's happened seems to be quite spontaneous and quite out of character.
Yeah.
You know, so it doesn't really make sense. Like, you know, say if someone's always been a certain way, then you can expect them to be like, oh, but this is their habit or this is their character to be like this. But when somebody completely goes out of character and completely goes different, turns really, really different, and you think, hang on a minute, something's not right. But what I would recommend is definitely the type of reading for this would be a psychic reading. And I would recommend to have that reading sooner rather than later. It's only because with certain types of energy manipulation, sometimes the effects can be semi-permanent. So we just don't want it to be there forever. We want to make sure that somehow the effects of this are completely dissolved or completely gone. So definitely the reading I would recommend would be a psychic reading. But like I said, if you do find those items, keep them under the sink cupboard in a plastic bag. And then definitely, when we do meet or when we do speak, then I'll let you know what we can do with those items.
Right. I have already given it a deep clean. I've already cleared out his clothes and put them in black bin liners. I didn't come across anything, but I will give it another deep clean and check.
Yeah, especially the clothes. I mean, because if we go through all of the clothes, it's probably going to be a bit too much. But I would say go through the clothes that are mainly black in color, or even if they have a bit of black in them. So it could be like all white and maybe a bit of black on the side. And the clothes that are red in color. So it might be even a pair of socks that has got a bit of red in there. So I would even check those. But just those two colors mainly. The other colored clothes, not so much, because it's most likely the type of energy manipulation that I'm picking up is most likely going to be either in something black or red.
Yeah.
You know, but if you do come across anything like that, like I said, put it aside, and then definitely when we do speak of it, I'll let you know exactly what you need to do with it, and hopefully it should help resolve the situation.
Right.
No, thank
At
you
the
so-
moment, like I said, my heart keeps saying that he's going to come back, but then the way he's acting and the way he is making himself look so happy and cheerful out there, it just makes me think twice, is he going to come back or not and destroy us again?
No, and the only, like I said to you, the first thing I said to you when I opened up the cards was that would you be able to forgive him, and secondly, if he was to do the same again, would you be able to tolerate that or deal with that again? Because it's just something you're very, very strong, and you think, okay, you know, all those years I don't want to throw them away.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that we can get through this and we make this work. But the way that he's behaving, the way that he is, it's really strange the way it's coming up in the cards, but I would say to you, the way that he's being is so out of character, is so not him.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so that is something which is a big kind of, that's why maybe your heart is telling you, because that's a big kind of giveaway sign that, hang on a minute, this is not natural, this is something unnatural, this is not
It's like
normal.
he knows I would forgive him and would have him back, so I think that's why he's playing the way he's playing.
Yeah.
But like you said, if he ever done it again, when he does come back, I know and definitely I wouldn't forgive him the next time.
Yeah, but I would, you know, one thing that with cases like this, what I normally do recommend, like even when the person comes back, and even if there has been any energy manipulation that's been going on, normally I would recommend maybe couples counseling, just so that you can resolve any issues that still need to be ironed out, so that you don't want to, like for the rest of your lives, you don't want to kind of keep bringing this up and bickering or fighting or arguing over this because there's any unresolved issues, just so that you can, you know, start with a clean slate and almost like start a fresh new relationship again. You know, so that would be, I feel like it could be beneficial for both of you. Normally, that's what I would recommend. But I would say, let's take step one first, which is have that deep clean, go through the clothes. And definitely, as soon as you get an opportunity, even if you give my team a missed call now, or you give them a call tomorrow, then we'll arrange a psychic reading and we'll take it forward from there.
Okay then.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thanks
Thank
very
you.
much.
Bye. Bye. ਤੇ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਕਰੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਲਾਈਫ 'ਚ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ એનર્ਜੀ ਆਵੇ, ਸਟਰੋਂਗ એનર્ਜੀ ਆਵੇ। ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਣਾ, ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਗੱਲ ਪੁੱਛਣੀ ਹੈ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛ ਲਓ। I'll do my best to help you। ਪਰ ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਚਾਹ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ ਛੋਟੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ। I'll see you guys after a very short break. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Karina Kapoor
Keep watching KismatKarma.
with Arti.
Insane.
ਨਮਸਕਾਰ ਜੀ, ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ। ਉਮੀਦ ਕਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਪਸੰਦ ਆਇਆ ਹੋਗਾ। ਸਿੱਧਾ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਕਾਲਰ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ। ਹੈਲੋ।
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I would like to know about him.
Sure.
What is in his mind? Because he's always into his family, his mom, brother, sister-in-law. Whatever they said, he listens.
Okay. And how long have you been married for?
16 years.
16 years. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's find out what's going on. Let's find out what's going on in his mind. Keep focusing on this for me. Just tell me when to stop on the first card and we'll take it forward from there.
Stop.
Acha, that's your first card. Once again, please.
Stop.
Perfect. And once again for your third card.
Stop.
Acha, these are your three cards. I'm just going to take out a few more cards for you so we can check in a bit more detail. Let's have a look. I mean, to be honest, the way that your cards have come out at the moment, one thing that I am seeing is that this union, this union between you and your partner, it actually should have been very, very strong. Your love for each other should have been very, very, very powerful, very strong, very positive. But one thing that I am seeing is that the way that your energy is, it seems as if you've met the wrong person. This person who you're married to, it was not the person that you were meant to be with. There seems to have, so something seems to have gone very, very wrong here, because this person's energy doesn't match yours in any way. I would say the whole marriage from step one seems to be a very, very big compromise. And every step of the way, there's going to be more compromises there. Even going forward, I'm seeing that it's always you are the one who will have to kind of be quiet, just step back, just so that he can take certain steps or does what he needs to do, what he wants to do. But it's almost like you wouldn't have much of a say. You can try to make him understand. You can try to have a conversation with him, but that would very quickly escalate into an argument. But this person, he wouldn't want to discuss anything. It would always turn out to be an argument or something, as in where you're always in the wrong. So anything that you say wouldn't be taken seriously anyhow. So one thing that I am picking up is that this person's energy and your energy, I'm not seeing that there's a strong match in that. Even from this marriage, it seems as if this person's agenda, or this person, what he wanted to achieve from the marriage, it was very, very different from day one.
Yes.
So there seems to be like a purpose. Like, you know, normally when you get married, the purpose of getting married, you think, okay, why? If I was to ask you, why did you get married, and you would think, what do you mean? Why did I get married? To be with my husband, to have children, to have a happy family. You know, that would be a normal sort of an answer. But if we ask him, why did you get married? It seems as if he's got a different plan, and unfortunately, his plan involves a lot of material things rather than emotional. So it would involve money, it would involve status rather than love or relationship. So for him, like a family, as in, like, say for example, with family with you, wouldn't mean much. Even the way that his family is, unfortunately, the way that it's coming up in the reading, it's almost like even they are using him like a tool, but he probably doesn't see that at the moment. And he probably doesn't even want to understand that. If somebody tries to make him understand or make him see that, then he'll probably turn against that person as well.
Yes.
But it's almost like he doesn't want to know the truth. That blindfold is on so tight and with so many layers. If you do try to kind of rip it off his eyes or try to make him understand, at the moment it seems like he's not really in a position to completely understand. And every time you think that, okay, I've got one step forward, even if you try to do some sort of a remedy or a prayer, which I can see that you've really been trying to pray just to make sure that you somehow make this marriage work, and you try to make it work in a positive way, but for some reason it gets better for a short while, and then again he goes back to square one again. But it's almost like the only thing that he sees is his blood relations, like his parents, his family. He won't see anything else as family, anyone else's family.
Yeah.
You know, and that's something which is a big concern. But recently, this is something that's become a lot more vocal and a lot more clear cut. The way that what was in his heart from day one, like this agenda that he seemed to have set in his mind, is becoming a lot more apparent. But the unfortunate thing that he's doing to himself, which you can probably see much more clearer than me, is that at the end of the day, if he carries on walking on the path where he's walking at the moment, unfortunately, he's not going to be left with anything. Even if his family take every single thing that he's got and they take everything away from him, they would still not appreciate what he has done or sacrificed or is doing for them. It's never going to be enough. You know, it's almost going to be like, but we want more. So it's never ever going to be enough. The sacrifices that he's already made in his marriage life, in his youth, everything he's just giving, like it's almost like he's sacrificing everything as well. Because even if we look at his energy, he himself, he's not actually happy. You know, the things that he's doing it's almost like he's tearing his happiness apart as well, just to make others happy. But it's almost like he feels as if maybe this is what I'm meant to be doing, or this is my life goal. But I'm not really seeing any strong happiness there, because he's ruining his very strong relationship which he could have with you, or a strong married life which he could have. But it's almost like every time you try to take things forward in a positive way, he'll find a way to try to break that, or try to find a way to try to cause some sort of a hardship or some sort of a hurt or a pain, so that anything that you say it's not taken into account, or it's not taken seriously. Which can be very, very hurtful, because even if this person is a wrong person and you still want to try to make the marriage work, then the only way that it can work from your side, I can see that you're giving it 200%. You're trying the best that you can do to try to make things okay. But from his side, if there's not any support or enough support, then it is going to crumble. And that's what we need to stop from happening. So one thing I would recommend is that definitely, if you can do this, try to make sure that your bed sheets, your pillowcases, avoid using the color white. Use any other color. Use brown or beige or cream even that's okay, but avoid using the color white. Secondly, what I would recommend for yourself is that if you can, try to make sure that whenever you wash the clothes, or whenever you wash his clothes in particular, don't wash all of the clothes. Make sure in the house there's always at least one item of his clothes left that are unwashed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really, really important for you. The only reason why I'm saying this is because I am seeing that unfortunately he has had a lot of energy manipulation with his energy, and mainly it's through his clothes that this has happened. So that should hopefully help you in a positive. So even if it's like just a, I don't know, like maybe just a tie or a pair of socks or something that he won't miss too much. But make sure there's always one item that's always left a bit dirty, so that it needs to go into the wash, but it hasn't been washed as yet. So then hopefully that will be a lot more positive for you. Secondly, what I would also recommend is that if you can, try to make sure that you always keep some nuts in the house. If he hasn't got a nut allergy or anything like that, then try to make sure that he eats some sort of nuts, whether it's almonds or cashew nuts especially. Then that would definitely help him in a positive way. And this he needs to eat after sunset somehow.
After sunset?
Yeah, after sunset. And now it's winter, so sunset's really early anyway. So even for dinner, like even if you just kind of crush the cashew nuts or crush the almonds and you just put them on top of something, like add it to rice, or add it to something, just so that he somehow consumes it, then even that will be positive for you. Or even if you just make it a habit that winter's coming, it's getting colder, so you even make something from there, then even that's going to be really positive for you. But especially cashew nuts in particular, that would hopefully help in a very strong way, because the sort of energy manipulation that I'm seeing around him seems to be very powerful, very strong, and it's almost like mind control. So he doesn't even see where he's going. He doesn't even know sometimes what he's doing. It's almost like if somebody says to him jump, he'll just jump.
Yeah.
And it's just like, hang on a minute, you're a human, you're not on remote control, you're not a robot. But he won't listen to you. Even if you try to say it to him, at the moment, you'll honestly, you'll just be wasting your breath, because the way that his energy's been manipulated, he doesn't even realize what's happening to him. Hopefully once he starts eating the almonds and cashew nuts, then hopefully that will help him open his eyes a little bit more, because God's given us so many things naturally that can help break this sorts of kind of negative elements, where someone tries to send negative energy our way, and we can use natural things to help break that negativity away. And this should help start breaking it away in a positive way, without causing him too much harm or too much weakness. Because one thing that will happen is that as he gets his senses back, and as he gets to realize that this is not my life, this is not the way it's meant to be, and I need to sort myself out, he will feel a little bit weaker from the inside, because sometimes his behavior is so different, it's almost like something else takes over. And at that time he won't listen to anybody. He'll just be like, no, they're right, you're wrong, end of. you know, and there's no kind of leeway there. So what I would recommend is, because this has been, unfortunately, this has been going on for a very, very long time, what I would recommend is that whenever you do get an opportunity, definitely speak to me off air. The reading, what I would recommend is probably be a runes reading, because I'm sure in your heart you know where this negative energy has come from.
Yeah, his family.
You know, so you already know, so there's no purpose or no point of us knowing exactly who it's come from, because if we know, then I wouldn't even kind of try to explore that anymore. I think the main thing what we need to try to do now is try to find a solution. You know, you've suffered all these years. It's just unfair that you should, like, for the rest of your life you should suffer as well. I mean, most of your youth you've given to this person, and how many days of happiness have you seen in your married life? You know, and it's unfair, and because every single time the sacrifices come from you, every single time the compromises come from you. So it's really, really unfair what's happened with you. But unfortunately, I know we can't change the past, but I definitely have 100% faith in God, and I know that your heart is clean, I know your heart is pure, and I know that even though I've told you from your reading that this is not the person that you were meant to be with, it's almost like in his heart he had a different agenda, or he had something else planned in his mind all along, and he's only going by that. But even though that is the case, I can see from the cards that in your heart you just think, no, I'm married to him, I want to make it work with him.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to somehow make this a success. I want to make it work, even if it means a bit of compromise. I still want to try to make it work with him, and I want to make it positive. So I'll definitely do my best to help you. You know,
Okay.
try to do the remedies that I've given you to you for now. If you forget what they are, because sometimes the reading can be a bit overwhelming, especially when it's so personal and so hurtful, because I can see you've been through a lot of pain. But I would say to you, even if you forget what I said, just go back on YouTube on today's show, watch the show again, watch the reading again, and say, look, this is what Arti told me to do, this is what I'm going to follow. And whenever you get a chance, definitely arrange a runes reading for yourself, and then definitely I'll check in detail. And if there's anything in particular you need to do, sometimes it can be like the simplest, smallest thing that we need to do, and that will help us the right way. But I'll need to check for sure exactly how his energy is being manipulated, and to what extent, so then we can you know, start taking the right steps to balance the energy back again, or to rectify anything that's been going wrong. But I'll definitely do my best to help you. But remember, it's going to be a runes reading, because we already know where the problem has come from. And so we'll definitely take it forward from there. But I'll definitely pray for you, and I hope that things get sorted sooner rather than later. But I'll definitely look forward to speaking to you very, very soon. God bless you.
Okay.
Thank you, bye. ਤੇ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਕਰੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਲਾਈਫ 'ਚ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਆਵੇ, ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਆਵੇ। ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਘਰ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੁਝ ਰੋਂਗ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਆ, ਰਾਈਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ, ਕੋਈ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਰਿਸ਼ਤਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਦਰਾਰਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਣੀਆਂ ਚਾਹੀਦੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ। ਰਿਸ਼ਤਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਟਰਸਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਉਸ ਰਿਸ਼ਤੇ ਨੂੰ ਨਿਭਾਉਣਾ, ਫੋਲੋ ਕਰਨਾ, ਕੰਪਲੀਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਔਖਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ। But you know, saying that, I see so many people day in, day out sacrificing, compromising, ਕਿ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ compromise ਕਰਦੇ ਕਿ ਚਲੋ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਦੁੱਖ ਸਹਿ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ, because we don't want to throw all of those years away, we don't want to throw all of that time away. ਪਰ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਘਰ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੁਝ ਗਲਤ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ, things are not right, the bond isn't very strong, then you need to do something about it, you need to sort it out. ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ, and I know I say this time and time again, ਪਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜ ਕੇ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਦ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਨਾ, ਕੋਈ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵਿਟੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਇੰਨੀ ਸਟਰੋਂਗਲੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਹਿ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ। ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਨੂੰ। ਚਲੋ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਅਗਲੇ ਕਾਲਰ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ। ਹੈਲੋ ਜੀ। Oh, hello. How can I help you?
Just a really quick one. You and I have done a lot of work in getting rid of a certain person.
Yes.
Just without saying too much, there's been a bit of peering, not contact as such, but yeah, I've come across that they're peering into my life somehow. I just wanted to run this by you in terms of intentions.
Oh, okay. And they've not communicated with you directly?
Indirect.
Acha, all right then. Oh, okay.
Not saying too much, like peering in, yeah.
All right then. Okay, let's have a look. Let's find out what's going on. Just tell me when to stop on the first card and we'll take it forward from there. And I'll start now. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay, that's perfect. And once again, please.
oh,
Perfect, that's great. And once again for the third card.
oh.
Acha, that's good. I'm just going to take out a few more cards as well. Let's see. Oh no, this is the last thing you needed, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I just get very nervous, but I always do when it comes to this person because I've done my best.
Oh no, I can completely understand. And you know what? You have done your best. You have really tried. But the only thing is that unfortunately, as I mentioned to you off air as well, and on our readings on live TV, the unfortunate thing is that the way that your energy is at the moment, you'll automatically start attracting negative elements around you. So they'll find a way to try to reconnect with you, and when they try to reconnect with you, they'll try to bring that chaos in your life, or bring that chaos into your, I would say, into your environment. So it's almost like even if this person doesn't directly say something to you, it's almost like indirectly they're going to try to cause you some sort of a hassle or some sort of a chaos in your life, where automatically you'll start taking some steps backwards.
I really don't want to. I don't feel that way. I just always run it by you.
You have to be very strong. You have to be very strong, because sometimes we tell ourselves so much that, okay, you know what, it's never going to happen again, or this is where I drew the line and that's it, that's the end. But sometimes certain mistakes or certain things happen when by the time you realize, like, you know what, I made this mistake again, or so and so has happened, so it's it's almost like it's too late, because obviously that step has already been taken.
Yes,
but just be really cautious, because a similar sort of a situation, it may arise where a wrong step can be taken.
Especially Arti, I can't afford that.
You have to be That's why I'm saying you have to be so careful, especially with this particular person's energy. And it's not just his energy in particular. I'm seeing that the way that your path is, the way that your energy is, unfortunately, any dark energy or any negative energy is it's almost like it's being attracted to you. It's trying to come to you a lot more faster. So we just need to make sure that your energy stays protected. And I'm not surprised that you've called now, because it's going to be, whenever there's going to be the full moon or the new moon, around that time, these elements are going to get a lot more stronger. So it's a lot more easier to kind of break into your energy field. And one of the things that this is going to do is not only going to try to cause hurt or harm in your relationship corner, but also this is going to try to cause some sort of a pain in your financial corner as well. So it's almost like, so you can't think straight and you end up making a lot of mistakes.
Okay.
You know? So just try to make sure that even when you're at work, when you're around people, don't try to do something, or don't try to kind of take on too much, or don't try to say something that could potentially jeopardize your chances of moving forward in a positive way. So even if it's via somebody else, and somebody, like say a friend of a friend of a friend, and mentioned something that, oh, by the way, I saw so and so, or I heard about XYZ, just completely blank it, as if like maybe they're talking about some random, stranger or random person, but completely just kind of ignore it altogether. The more energy we give this, the more easier it would be for that negative element to find us or to be attracted to us. So let's just not feed the energy anymore. Try to only focus on the positive, and hopefully that will help you. There were a few tools that I gave you that you could use to help you with your spirituality.
Yes.
If you can, I would say to you, increase the use of that. and then that should help you. If you don't remember exactly which one it is, then I can email it to you again. But just increase because it would hopefully start making sure that your energy is a lot more stronger, and you're able to basically, God forbid, if the time comes, you're able to say no. But ideally, we don't want anything like that to come, any kind of negative time like that to come into your life ever again. So we just.
I think what you've said is quite vital, because in the past I wasn't educated around these areas at the full moon, but that particular person energy would make contact around this time. It makes sense, like this time of the year, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. If something's going on in terms of my energy field, but this person only gets in touch around a certain time.
I'm not surprised at all. You said
it makes sense. Like, yeah, it's usually in these months. And then I always think, what's the why? Because there's no contact for a long time. And then it's around about, I'd say, October, November.
No, I mean, one thing that's there is that the way that negative energy works, it works in cycles.
Okay.
So that's why it's so much more easier for that negative energy to break certain barriers and to come closer after a while. So for a while it seems like, oh, everything's quiet, everything's okay. So because it's quiet and nothing else is really happening on the surface, you kind of let your guard down a little bit, and you think, you know what, I'm okay, I'm strong, I can go forward and I can do anything and I'll be okay. But the only thing is that sort of dark energy, what it does is then it starts digging its roots really deep.
Yeah, I don't want that. I've worked really hard to get it away from me.
Yeah, no, and that's what we don't want to happen. But what I would recommend...
I know what you mean, it can be anybody, but this is the worst. I can't cope with it.
No, to be honest, you know what, you need to be moving forward. We can't, especially going into 2019, you don't want to be looking over your back again and again and just thinking, oh God, like that, he's still there. We don't want that lingering over you. And you've done really, really well with other areas of your life. I'm so proud of you that you've actually done really well. Up until now, you've tried your best to push everything away, but even this, what's happening, not 1% of it is in your control.
It's not. I feel like I don't, and this person will play on my feelings, if you know what I mean, and I don't want to go there.
Nay. I mean, yeah, God willing, things should improve. But one thing that I said, the way that this negative energy is trying to kind of weave its way back into your life or trying to find you again, I can completely understand the pattern, the way that it works in, because it's trying to dig its roots deep so that it can stay there much more strongly. But God willing, we won't let that happen. What I would recommend is that definitely whenever you get an opportunity, even if tonight, just drop me an email, remind me of our conversation today.
Yes.
And then I'll let you know you've got certain tools with you already, so I'll just let you know what you need to increase and how you need to increase it. So that should hopefully give you a bit more protection, just until we are able to take certain steps to kind of get rid of this for once and for all.
I think with this personality there's a lot of shame, isn't there? If anything happens, it's a lot of, it's shameful. With this person, it's my reputation at stake, so I get scared. So I will do whatever you say. Because it's about reputation at the end of the day with this person, my reputation.
Yeah, I mean, but the way that spiritual energy works, it protects us all round.
Yes, brilliant, okay.
So that's what we need to be cautious about, that's what we need to be careful about. But I can completely understand the sort of games that this sort of negative element will play with you, because that's the main cause of it, to completely break a person. And what is the best way to break a strong woman?
Reputation.
So you just because even if a strong woman has no money, you think, so what? I'm not powerless. I can work. I'll do whatever it takes. The only way to break a strong woman is through her reputation, and unfortunately, it's been going on from day one since since God created the world. It's been going on from day one, where you attack the woman's reputation and you think, okay, you know what, now she's going to go into hiding and never come forward again. But they're messing with the wrong woman.
Yes.
They're messing with the wrong woman. They don't understand.
It's like with this, I know it's an energy, it's not that person in particular, but they don't have any fear. That's what scares me, because they will get into trouble, but they don't care. So that's what really scares me. that it's that strong. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I can completely understand why they don't care, because they're a wreck. They're a walking wreck at the moment. They ruin everything they touch.
But yeah, I'm just scared. I don't want them anywhere near me. So
Nee.
I'm glad that I've called you. Put the fear of God into me.
God, no, but honestly, you don't be scared. The only thing that I can say to you is honestly, don't be scared. And secondly is that you're not a force to be messed around with. You're stronger than what you think you are. Honestly, I still remember when the first time we spoke, and even when I done your reading, I even told you then that you're a lot more stronger than what you think you are.
Yes.
And if they awaken this lioness, they are going to be asking for so much trouble. That only God can help them, no one else, because you already have so much experience, you have so much behind you, you've got so much backing around you that they actually won't be able to cause you any harm. If they try to bring kind of make it a bit more messy and bring other things into it to try to create some sort of a havoc like this, then that fight, I hope it doesn't come to that, but that fight, if they want to turn it into a war or a battle, whatever, they're going to come out as at the losing end.
Exactly.
But the only thing is that we don't want to for it to come to that, because obviously for any respectable person, their reputation is their life.
Yeah. No.
And that's what we want to just make sure that if it can be sorted out the right way, then let's just sort it out the right way and quietly, and that's it. But honestly, otherwise, even if this person does try to play dirty, then the only thing that they need to fear about is their reputation and their mess.
Yes.
But no one can take your power away from you. You need to remember that.
No, Arti, they can't. I mean, I haven't even delved into what they're going through, but they must be in a mess, and that's really good to
they're
know.
a wreck. They're a mess. Their life is a mess. It was a mess. It is a mess, and it will always be a mess.
No, I just, stay away from me, though.
No, honestly, you've got nothing to worry about. I mean, even this is something we can sort out. If it was something we can't work on or we can't sort out, but just imagine if I said to you, oh, you know what, it's too late now, we can't do anything, then I wouldn't have all this confidence. I would be like, okay, you know what, you need to hide, or you need to run away or move country. But I'm not saying that, because I know I've got so much confidence. I know you can sort this out.
Thank you. I'll email you soon.
Definitely drop me an email. And honestly, don't be afraid of anything. If anything, they should be afraid that they shouldn't awaken this goddess that's inside you, this power that's inside you, because they're messing with the wrong force here.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
You're very, very strong, and I'm proud of you. So carry on being strong. But honestly, don't let anything get to you. You're stronger than this. I'll wait for your email. Look after yourself. God bless you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. ਤੇ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਕਰੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਰੇ ਦੀ ਲਾਈਫ 'ਚ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ एनर्जी ਆਵੇ, ਸਟਰੋਂਗ एनर्जी ਆਵੇ। ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ ਛੋਟੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਸੀ ਗਾਇਜ਼ ਆਫਟਰ ਅ ਵੈਰੀ
Hi, this is Saif Ali Khan and you're watching KismatKarma with Arti.
नमस्कार जी, सत श्री अकाल जी। उम्मीद करते ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਪਸੰਦ ਆਇਆ ਹੋਗਾ। ਸਿੱਧਾ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਕਾਲਰ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ। ਹੈਲੋ।
Hi there.
Hi there. Sorry to keep you waiting during the break. How can I help you?
My name is Mohammed Latif. I phoned you a couple of weeks ago, right? But then I had a few issues that I couldn't get back to you.
Right.
Can you tell me what's happening between our lives, please?
Sure, definitely. Let's have a look for you. Was there anything in particular you wanted to ask?
I want to see if my wife is in my right or is she doing anything good.
Sure, let's have a look for you. Keep focusing on this for me. Just tell me when to stop on the first card and we'll take it forward from there. Thank you.
Okay. Stop.
Perfect. And once again, please. That's great. And once again for your third card, please. Perfect. Thank you. I'm just going to take out a few extra cards as well, just so that we can check in a bit more detail. Let's have a look. Okay, to be honest, the way that your cards have come out at the moment, one thing that I am seeing is that there doesn't seem to be so much of a positive change in the situation. In fact, the way that the energy is, it seems as if the negativity has actually increased. There seems to be a lot of dense energy there, and unfortunately, the way that it's coming up in the cards, it seems like as if there's going to be maybe some sort of a permanent split or a permanent break. That I'm picking up. So any steps that you take, any remedies that you do, they need to be done, or any steps that you take, they need to be taken sooner rather than later. Otherwise, the way that the energy is going at the moment, I am seeing that there's going to be some sort of a permanent break or a permanent split, and that's going to cause a lot of damage, not just in one area of your life, but in a few areas of your life. So we have to be careful all round. Also, another thing that's coming up in your reading very, very strongly at the moment, and I know this is a question that you've not asked me, but it's just coming up so strongly, so I feel I need to say it. Be very, very careful who you share your secrets with as well. There seem to be some people around you who are maybe misusing this information that you are sharing with them or you are giving to them, and maybe manipulating the situation or showing it in a different light to others. We just don't want to start any sort of gossip or any sort of lies at the moment. It won't be very positive for you. So if you are confiding in somebody, if you are speaking to somebody, just make sure that it's only at a need to know basis, and just keep it very hush hush, very simple, very quiet as much as possible, and hopefully that will help you in a stronger way. But what I would recommend, as I did last time, is that whenever you do get an opportunity, definitely do speak to me off air, because this is something that needs to be dealt with sooner rather than later. And ideally, if we want to somehow make this relationship strong or make it work, then I would say it's best not to waste time. The only reason is because the way that it's moving forward and becoming so like self-destructive, it's a bit scary, because it's almost like it's on a downhill journey to try to break itself, and that's what we need to be careful of. There seems to be a lot of misunderstandings that are being created, and a lot of manipulation that is being done as well, which is not, it's not right. We need the energy to change. Definitely, I would recommend that as soon as you get an opportunity, either give my team a missed call now, or if you get a chance, give them a call tomorrow. The reading that I would need to do for you is a psychic reading, and then I'll be able to help you that way.
Thing is, right, yeah, I want to know, is my wife beating me by any chance?
Like I said to you,
my wife more than my life.
Sorry?
I love my wife more than my life.
I can completely see that, and it's coming up in your cards very, very strongly. But the only thing that we need to be careful of is the people that are around her. There seems to be a lot of people that are around her that are trying to cause chaos, they're trying to cause misunderstandings, and sometimes it can be the slightest misunderstandings that causes a big breakup or a big break of trust even, and that's where we need to be what we need to be careful of. I'm not seeing as if she would go against you, or she would be unfaithful to you in that manner. I'm not picking that up, but I am picking up that there's so much energy manipulation going on, almost like certain to try to break this relationship or hurt this relationship or harm this relationship in some manner. And that's what needs to be stopped, because whoever it is who's trying to stir poison into this relationship, they need to be stopped, and we need to keep far away from them so that this relationship isn't damaged any further. So definitely that's one of the main reasons why I'm recommending a detailed reading for yourself, and it would be a psychic reading, just so that we can get to the bottom of it, find out exactly what's going on, and then deal with it the right way. But at the moment, even if somebody says something to you that I saw so and so with so and so, or this happened right before my eyes, I wouldn't believe anything that anyone says right now, because people lie, people change. Sometimes people see things which are not the truth, because they would only see one thing happening and they'll think that's the whole truth, and they'll make the rest up by themselves, but it's not the whole truth. So what we need to know is the whole truth, and we need to know it clearly. And for that, definitely I would recommend a psychic reading, and from that we'll be able to pick up a lot more, and we'll know things for sure, exactly what's going on. And then any people that are causing the bad energy, any people that are trying to manipulate the energy, or that are trying to stir poison into our lives, at least we can kind of point out those people and just say to, put those people aside. Because if they're damaging us and they're causing chaos and pain and hurt in our lives, then we don't want people like that. We were happy with those, smaller group of family and friends, but so long as we're happy, we're okay. That's what we want, and that's the way that we'll make sure that it is, so it's positive. But definitely I would recommend that as soon as you get an opportunity, it would be a psychic reading that we need to go for, and then hopefully take things from there, because I can see from the cards even now, everything that's going on in your mind is actually causing you so much hurt, so much pain. I don't even think you've slept properly for nights.
I don't sleep at all.
No, I don't. I can see that, because it's like so much pain. There's so much. You're not even angry with anyone. It's just hurt. There's so much hurt and so much pain. And that hurt, that pain is only there because there's so much love there as well. And that's what we need to make sure, that this pain stops, this hurt stops. But we need to get to the bottom of this, find out exactly what's going on and why it's happening, so that we can stop it from happening and make sure that nothing like this ever happens again. Because this pain is unbearable, it's breaking you, and that's not right. That's not right at all.
It's killing me, to be honest with you. Even at my work, right, yeah? I'm having problems where people shit staring for no reason whatsoever.
Gosh. No, it's not. Yeah, the way that your energy is at the moment, there definitely seems to have been some energy manipulation that is going on, because it's not right. There seems to be so many misunderstandings that are being created around you, almost to try to create a web of trouble, so that everything crumbles, everything falls apart. But this is, I would say, one of the biggest wounds that you have in your heart, because even the way that things have kind of unfolded in front of you, the way that things have happened, you're not 100% sure, is this 100% right, or is this just, am I going on hearsay, or is it something which is just a feeling that's inside me? But everything that's going on at the moment is really hurting you a lot, and this is the biggest wound that you've got, which is your heartache. Because of that, you're not able to kind of recollect your energy and make yourself strong again. That weakness is taking over, and unfortunately this is what your enemies want. They want you to be weak, and they want you to be confused, and want you to be unsure, so that everything crumbles and you fall down. But let's not let that happen.
Can I speak to you off air?
Yeah, definitely you can. I mean, that's why I would recommend that as soon as you get an opportunity, the 0208 number on screen.
Yeah.
Give me a missed call on that number. I'll make sure somebody calls you back first thing tomorrow morning, and they'll arrange for us to speak off air.
Well, can I speak to you, please?
Yeah, you'll definitely be speaking to me. The only thing my team will be doing is just be arranging a date and a time for you. But the only person that does the readings for you off air would be me.
Okay, no.
It won't be anybody else. It'll definitely be me.
Definitely, I'll ring you.
Hana, thank you so much. God bless you. You look after yourself.
Thank you.
God bless you. परमात्मा करे कि कदे किसी दा कार ना टुटे, कदे भी किसी दा दी जिंदगी दे विच कोई ऐदां दी प्रॉब्लम ना आवे. It's a horrible thing. Even to experience through a reading is too painful. No, it's not right. मैं नीचे सानू जरूर कहूँगी कि कई बारी सारी लाइफ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ इतनी प्रॉब्लम आंदी है, मुश्किलां आंदी है, but we need help straight away. But this gentleman asked a very valid question. He said, Arti, can I speak to you off air? This is very important, because ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ off air ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਨੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈਗੀ, ਮੈਂ ਹੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਕਰੂੰਗੀ। ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਟੀਮ ਆ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਬਸ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਦਾ ਡੇਟ ਟਾਈਮ ਅਰੇਂਜ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ, ਉਹ ਬੁੱਕ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ, ਉਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਟਾਈਮਿੰਗ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਇੰਨੇ ਵਜੇ ਆਰਤੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫੋਨ ਕਰੂਗੀ, ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਐਡਰੈਸ 'ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੰਨੇ ਵਜੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਮਿਲ ਲਈਓ, ਫਿਰ ਫੇਸ ਟੂ ਫੇਸ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਹੋ ਜੂਗੀ, ਵੀ ਉਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਅਰੇਂਜ ਕਰ ਦੂਗੇ। ਪਰ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਡੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਹੋਊਗੀ, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਮੈਂ ਹੀ ਕਰੂੰਗੀ। ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਆਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਆ, ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਆ, ਕੁਝ ਕਹਿਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ। ਜੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੀਰੀਅਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਆ ਕਿ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਇਸ ਜੈਂਟਲਮੈਨ ਦੀ ਸੀਗੀ, ਫਿਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਈਕਿਕ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। ਨਹੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਫੀਲ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿਰਫ ਡੀਟੇਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਕਿ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੇਡੀ ਦਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਫੋਨ ਆਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਵਿਚਾਰੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਡੀਟੇਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਣਦੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਹਸਬੈਂਡ ਤੇ ਕਿਹਨੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਪਾਈ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਕਲੀਅਰਲੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ 'ਚ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਸੀ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇੰਨੇ ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਵਿਚਾਰੀ ਸਫਰ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ, 13 ਸਾਲ ਘੱਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ। ਸ਼ੀ ਇਜ਼ ਬੀਨ ਸਫਰਿੰਗ ਐਂਡ ਸ਼ੀ ਨੋ ਵੇਅਰ ਦ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਕਮ ਫਰਮ। ਫਿਰ ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਸਾਈਕਿਕ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਦੀ ਕੀ ਲੋੜ ਆ? ਰੂਨਸ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਇਜ਼ ਇਨਫ। ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਰੂਨਸ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੈਲਪ ਹੋ ਜੂਗੀ। ਸੋ ਲੌਂਗ ਐਜ਼ ਯੂ ਨੋ ਯੂ ਆਰ ਓਕੇ ਵਿਦ ਇਟ, ਦੈਨ ਦੈਟਸ ਦ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਟੂ ਗੋ ਫॉर। ਪਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਪਪੂਲਰ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਲੋਕੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਇਟ ਇਜ਼ ਦ ਸਾਈਕਿਕ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ। ਉਹ ਸਾਈਕਿਕ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਹੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਪੂਲਰ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਤੇ ਇਨਫੈਕਟ ਜਦੋਂ ਲੋਕੀ ਸਾਈਕਿਕ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ, ਮੈਜੋਰਿਟੀ ਆਫ ਦ ਪੀਪਲ ਆਲਵੇਜ਼ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਕਿ ਆਰਤੀ ਜੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ 2 ਘੰਟੇ ਦਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ, 1 ਘੰਟਾ ਇਨਫ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਊਗਾ। ਇਟਸ ਓਨਲੀ ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ 1 ਘੰਟਾ ਇੰਨੀ ਫਾਸਟ ਨਿਕਲ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਆ, ਪਤਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਬਟ ਦ ਥਿੰਗ ਇਜ਼ I want to help you and I'm here to help you, that's why I'm here, so I can help you। ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮਦਦ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਇਫ ਯੂ ਕਮਿਊਨੀਕੇਟ ਵਿਦ ਮੀ। ਲਾਈਵ ਟੀਵੀ ਤੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕੁਝ ਪਾਬੰਦੀਆਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਆ, ਤੇ ਬਾਕੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਕਾਰਡਸ ਹੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਫਿਰ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਲਿਮਿਟ ਤੱਕ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੀ ਹਾਂ। ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ, ਸੋ ਈਵਨ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਉਸ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਦੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਦਰ ਕਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ, ਰਿਸਪੈਕਟ ਕਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਪਰ ਉਹਦੇ ਫਿਰ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਨਾਲ ਫਿਰ ਮੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੀ ਰਿਸਪੌਂਸਿਬਿਲਿਟੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਉਹ ਰਿਸਪੌਂਸਿਬਿਲਿਟੀ ਇਹ ਆ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੱਚ ਬੋਲਾਂ, ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸੱਚ ਦੱਸਾਂ। ਸੋ ਉਹ ਸੱਚ ਦੱਸਣ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ I don't want to mislead you, misguide you in any way। ਜਦ ਤੱਕ ਮੈਂ ਖੁਦ ਕਿਸੇ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ 'ਚ 100% ਸ਼ੋਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ, ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ। I need to know exactly for sure what's going on। ਫਿਰ ਹੀ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। Once I know for sure, then I can help। ਇੱਦਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਹਜ਼ਾਰੋਂ ਕੇਸ ਆ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਕਿ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੰਨੇ ਝੂਠ ਬੋਲੇ ਗਏ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੰਨੇ ਧੋਖੇ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਗਏ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਐਂਡ when they come to terms with the truth and when they see what the truth is, ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦਾ ਅਹਿਸਾਸ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਓ ਮਾਈ ਗॉड ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਤੋਂ ਇੰਨੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਗਲਤੀ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੋ ਗਈ। ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਲੋਕੀ ਝੂਠ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਸ ਕੇ ਝੂਠ ਦੀ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਫੈਮਲੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਤੋੜ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਬਿਖਰ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, ਟੁੱਟ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਭਰਾ ਤੋਂ ਜੁਦਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। ਮੁੰਡੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਮਾਵਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਬੋਲਣਾ ਬੰਦ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। ਕਿਉਂ? ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ 'ਚ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਝੂਠ ਬੋਲਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ, ਕਿਸੇ ਸਮ ਐਸਟ੍ਰੋਲੋਜਰ, ਸਮ ਸਾਈਕਿਕ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਝੂਠ ਬੋਲਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ, ਐਂਡ ਉਹਦੀ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਟੁੱਟ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ, ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ। ਮੇਰੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਰੋਜ਼ ਇਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੇਸ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੋਕ ਆ ਕੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਆਰਤੀ ਜੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ 100% ਪਤਾ ਮੇਰੀ ਸੱਸ ਬਹੁਤ ਖਰਾਬ ਚੀਜ਼ ਆ, ਉਹਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਪਾਈ ਆ, ਜਾਂ ਆਰਤੀ ਜੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪੱਕਾ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਨਨਾਣ ਆ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਚੰਗੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ। ਐਂਡ ਇਹ ਸਭ ਸਮਝ ਸਕਦੇ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਸੋਚ ਲਿਆ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਚੰਗੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੇ। these are the easy sort of culprits। I think maybe ਜਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਟੀਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਆ, ਡਰਾਮੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਆ, ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗਲਤ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਸਲਾਹ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। Let's find out for sure exactly what's going on। Let's find out। ਉਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਨਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਦੁਸ਼ਮਣ ਬਣਾ ਲਿਆ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਦੁਸ਼ਮਣ ਬਣਾ ਲਿਆ। ਅੱਗੇ ਦੁਸ਼ਮਣ ਘੱਟ ਆ ਜੋ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਹਕੀਕਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਡੇ ਦੁਸ਼ਮਣ ਘੱਟ ਆ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਦੁਸ਼ਮਣੀ ਪਾਈ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। You don't need to do that। ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਸੱਸਾਂ ਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ, ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੋਹਾਂ ਬੁਰੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ। It's really important to understand this। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਹੈ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਰਹੋ। ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਹਸਬੈਂਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੁਰਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਈਫ ਬੁਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ। The thing what you need to understand is you need to know your truth। Forget anybody else's truth। You need to know your truth। That's what's very important। ਜੋ ਸਾਡੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਜੋ ਸਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ, ਜੋ ਸਾਡੀ ਹਕੀਕਤ ਹੈ, ਜੋ ਸਾਡਾ ਸੱਚ ਆ, ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਉਹ ਜਾਣਨਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਆ। ਕੋਈ ਹੋਰ ਜੋ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਸੋਚੇ, ਜੋ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਦੇਖੇ, ਜੋ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਕਰੇ, ਇਟ ਡਜ਼ਨਟ ਬੋਦਰ ਅਸ। ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿਰਫ ਇਹ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਸੱਚਾਈ ਕੀ ਆ, ਹਕੀਕਤ ਕੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਐਂਡ ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਚ ਅਨਸ਼ੋਰ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਅਨਸਰਟਨ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, there are numerous ways to find out, not just a reading but there are so many ways. ਮੇਰੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਇਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੇਸ ਆ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ where people have hired detectives, private detectives against for their partners or for their loved ones, and they've gone that far. But the thing is, you don't need to go to such an extreme, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਦਿਲ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆ ਕੀ ਸਹੀ ਆ ਕੀ ਗਲਤ ਆ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆ. I have had cases like that where unfortunately ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਕਈ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ energy ਇੰਨੀ negative ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ, where there's not only negative energy involved but ਕਈ ਕੁਝ ਕੇਸਿਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ there's negative entities involved as well. ਸੋ ਜਦੋਂ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਅਲੱਗ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਡੀਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਪਰ ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਐਂਟੀਟੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਫਿਰ ਬੰਦਾ ਕੀ ਕਰੂਗਾ? ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਐਂਟੀਟੀ ਟੇਕ ਓਵਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਆ ਪਰਸਨ ਦੇ ਸਰੀਰ ਨੂੰ, ਕਾਫੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸਪਿਰਿਚੁਅਲ ਵਰਕਰਸ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਮੰਨਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ ਕਿ ਉਸ ਪਰਸਨ ਦਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਰੀਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਵੀ ਕੰਟਰੋਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਐਂਟੀਟੀ ਟੇਕ ਓਵਰ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੀ ਆ. ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹ ਐਂਟੀਟੀ ਟੇਕ ਓਵਰ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੀ ਆ, ਇਨਸਾਨ ਦਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਚੇਂਜ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸੋਚ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਬੋਲਣ ਦਾ ਤਰੀਕਾ, ਹਿੱਲਣ ਦਾ ਤਰੀਕਾ, ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਤਰੀਕਾ, ਐਵਰੀਥਿੰਗ ਚੇਂਜਿਸ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹ ਪਰਸਨ ਉਹ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਦੂਸਰੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਟੇਕ ਓਵਰ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੀ ਆ, ਫਿਰ ਬੰਦੇ ਦਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਕੰਟਰੋਲ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ. ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਕੇਸ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਆ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ. ਪਰ ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹੀਏ ਕਿ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਕੁਛ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਸਿਚੁਏਸ਼ਨਸ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਇਟਸ ਅ ਮੈਂਟਲ ਇਲਨੈਸ. ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਕੁਛ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਵੀ ਯੂ ਥਿੰਕ ਇਟਸ ਸਮਥਿੰਗ ਪੈਰਾਨੋਰਮਲ, ਬਟ I would leave that to your own judgment. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਡਿਸਾਈਡ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ, ਸੋਚ ਸਕਦੇ, ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਕਿ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਕੀ ਆ. ਪਰ ਐਸ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਪਿਰਿਚੁਅਲਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਨਜ਼ਰੀਏ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖੀਏ, ਐਸ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ, ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ. ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਲ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ. ਹੁਣ ਸਾਡੀ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਦਾ ਸਹਾਰਾ ਲੈਣਾ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਦਾ ਸਹਾਰਾ ਲੈਣਾ ਹੈ. ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸ਼ੈਤਾਨੀ ਸ਼ਕਤੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਸਹਾਰਾ ਲਓਗੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਘਰ ਕਰ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੈ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਬਚ ਕੇ ਰਹੋ. ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਦਾ ਸਹਾਰਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੈਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ. ਉਪਾਅ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਪੁੱਠਾ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਕੰਮ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ. ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਪਾਅ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਕਿਸਮ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਟੂਣਾ ਜਾਂ ਟੋਟਕਾ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈਗਾ. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੁਣ ਜੋ ਪੁੰਨਿਆ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਆ, ਉਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੁੱਠੇ ਸਿੱਧੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ. ਸਟਾਪ ਡੂਇੰਗ ਦੈਟ ਨੌਨਸੈਂਸ. ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਦੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਦਾ ਭਲਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈਗਾ. ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉਹਦੇ ਲੱਗੇ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ੋਰਟ ਟਰਮ ਕੁਛ ਨਾ ਕੁਛ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅੱਛਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਊਗਾ, ਅੱਛਾ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਊਗਾ, ਬਟ ਦੇयर इज अ बिगर प्राइस टू पे फॉर दिस एंड आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट मनी. There's always a bigger price to pay, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸ਼ੈਤਾਨੀ ਸ਼ਕਤੀਆਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਆ, they want something from you as well. ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹ ਮੰਗਣ ਤੇ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਆ, ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦਾ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਬਣ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਆ, ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਛੁਟਕਾਰਾ ਇੰਨਾ ਪਾਣਾ ਇੰਨਾ ਸੌਖਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ. ਫਿਰ ਏਦਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਾਠ ਕਰ ਲਿਆ ਕਿ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੂਰ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਜਾਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਫਿਰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬੁਰਾ ਸੁਪਨਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਊਗਾ. No, then that problem is there to stay, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਖੁਦ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਨਵਾਈਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਆ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਖੁਦ ਬੈਠਣ ਨੂੰ ਥਾਂ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਖੁਦ ਹੱਥ ਫੜ ਕੇ ਤਾਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਆ. ਉਹਨੇ ਇੰਨੀ ਆਸਾਨੀ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ. ਸੋ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜੈਨੂਇਨਲੀ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਘਰ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ, ਕਦੇ ਕੋਈ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਜਾਂ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਿਲ ਜਾਂ ਮੁਸੀਬਤ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ, ਫਿਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਸਿਰਫ ਤੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਸਪਿਰਿਚੁਅਲਿਟੀ ਦਾ ਸਹਾਰਾ ਲਓ, ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਸੱਚੀ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਦਾ ਸਹਾਰਾ ਲਓ. ਮੇਰਾ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਬੇਅੰਤ ਆ, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਰੂਗਾ, ਪਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹ ਤੇ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਤਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਦੇਖੋ. ਜਦ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਦਾ ਸੱਚਾ ਸਹਾਰਾ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ, ਸਾਡੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਕੰਮ ਪੂਰੇ ਹੋਊਗੇ, ਡੈਫੀਨੇਟਲੀ ਹੋਊਗੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਆ. ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ. ਸੋ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਦਾ ਸੱਚਾ ਸਹਾਰਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਡੀ ਸੱਚੀ ਮਦਦ ਹੁੰਦੀ. ਸੋਚੋ ਇਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ. ਮੈਂ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਛੋਟੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਸੀ ਗਾਇਜ਼ ਆਪ
Hi, this is Saif Ali Khan and you're watching KismatKarma with Arti.
नमस्कार जी, सत श्री अकाल जी। उम्मीद करते ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਪਸੰਦ ਆਇਆ ਹੋਗਾ। ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੋ ਹਜੇ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ। ਇਫ ਯੂ ਵਾਂਟ ਟੂ ਪਾਰਟਿਸਿਪੇਟ ਇਨ ਟੁਡੇਜ਼ ਸ਼ੋ ਦੈਨ ਡੈਫੀਨਿਟਲੀ ਗਿਵ ਮੀ ਅ ਕਾਲ ਸਟ੍ਰੇਟ ਅਵੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਰਾਤ 11 ਵਜੇ ਤੱਕ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਸ਼ੋ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ। ਫਿਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਵੀ ਗੱਲ ਪੁੱਛਣੀ ਆ ਹੁਣੀ ਪੁੱਛ ਲਓ, ਫਿਰ ਨਾ ਕਹੀਓ ਕਿ ਮੌਕਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਿਆ, ਚਾਂਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਿਆ। ਬਾਕੀ ਇੰਨੀ ਗੱਲ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਣੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ, ਸਿੰਪਲੀ ਗਿਵ ਮੀ ਅ ਮਿਸਡ ਕਾਲ ਔਨ ਦ 0208 ਨੰਬਰ, ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਵਾਪਸ ਕੱਲ ਸਵੇਰ ਨੂੰ ਫੋਨ ਕਰ ਲੂਗਾ। ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਫ 에ਅਰ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਆ ਕੇ ਮਿਲਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, then ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਅਰੇਂਜ ਕਰ ਦੇਣਗੇ। but for that what you need to do is simply give a missed call ਦੇ ਦਿਓ। that's all you have to do। ਮਿਸਡ ਕਾਲ ਦੇਣ ਨੂੰ ਇੰਨਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਇਟਸ ਵੈਰੀ ਸਿੰਪਲ, ਵੈਰੀ ਈਜ਼ੀ ਟੂ ਡੂ। ਜੇ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਵੇਟ ਨੰਬਰ ਤੋਂ ਫੋਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਫਿਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਵੇਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਪਊਗਾ। ਸਟੇ ਔਨ ਦ ਲਾਈਨ। ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ give you an option to leave a message, leave your message, then message ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਣਾ ਨੰਬਰ ਦੇ ਦਿਓ, will call you on that number। ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ particular time ਤੇ ਜਾਂ particular ਦਿਨ ਤੇ ਵਾਪਸ ਫੋਨ ਕਰੀਏ, then we'll call you on that day or that time to arrange the reading। ਪਰ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੈਂ ਹੀ ਕਰੂੰਗੀ। ਕਿੰਨੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਵਹਿਮ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਡਰ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਹਾਏ ਸਾਡੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੌਣ ਕਰੂਗਾ, ਕਿਸੇ ਦਾ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਆਰਤੀ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਫਿਕਰ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ, ਸਾਡੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਮੈਂ ਹੀ ਕਰੂੰਗੀ, ਕੋਈ ਹੋਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰੂਗਾ। ਬਟ ਓਬਵੀਅਸਲੀ ਮਾਈ ਟੀਮ ਹੈਵ ਟੂ ਅਰੇਂਜ ਇਟ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਰੇਂਜ ਕਰਨੀ ਪਊਗੀ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਸਕੀਏ। ਜੇ ਮੈਂ ਹੀ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਕਰਨ ਲੱਗ ਗਈ, if I become a one man show, my life will be it will be very, very difficult। I wouldn't have time to breathe, I wouldn't have time to do anything। So ਇਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਮੇਰੀ my team is my backbone। They support me a lot, they help me a lot, so big thank you to the team। But yeah, because of them I'm able to give you more time in the shows। ਜਦੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਸੈਟਰਡੇ ਦੇ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਦਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਵੀ ਇਨਕਰੀਜ਼ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, 2 ਘੰਟਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਆ। So I do try my best to help you and I try to give you guys as much as possible। ਬਾਕੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲ ਆਫਰਸ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਦੀਵਾਲੀ ਦੇ ਲਈ। And for all of the special offers, you just go and check out our website and all the information is there। Those of you that have signed up to our newsletters, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ newsletter ਮਿਲ ਹੀ ਗਿਆ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਕਿ special offers ਸਾਡੇ ਕੀ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। So make the most of that। And those of you that haven't done so already, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਦੀਵਾਲੀ ਦਾ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲ ਬਲੇਸਿੰਗਸ ਟੋਕਨ ਆ ਉਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ। ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਫਿਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਦੀਵਾਲੀ ਟੋਕਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਫਿਰ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸ ਦੂੰਗੀ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਟੈਪਸ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ, ਕਿਹੜੀ ਟਿਪਸ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫੋਲੋ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਘਰ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਰਕਤ ਆਵੇ, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕੰਮ ਚੱਲੇ, ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਵਧੀਆ ਹੋਵੇ, ਅੱਛਾ ਹੋਵੇ, ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦਾ ਆਸ਼ੀਰਵਾਦ ਬਣਿਆ ਰਹੇ। ਸੋ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਟਿਪਸ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਣਗੀਆਂ। ਬਟ ਫॉर दैट ਯੂ ਨੀਡ ਟੂ ਮੇਕ ਸ਼ੋਰ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦੀਵਾਲੀ ਦਾ ਬਲੇਸਿੰਗਸ ਟੋਕਨ ਆ ਉਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਕਰ ਲਓ ਐਂਡ ਦੈਟਸ ਔਨ ਦ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਈਜ਼ੀਲੀ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ। ਸੋ ਨੋ ਐਕਸਕਿਊਜ਼ਸ ਵਟਸੋਐਵਰ, ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਬਹਾਨਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲੂਗਾ। ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਆਰਤੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ, ਮੇਰੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ, ਡੈਫੀਨਿਟਲੀ get in touch with me sooner rather than later so I can do my absolute best to help you in every way possible। ਚਲੋ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਅਗਲੇ ਕਾਲਰ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ। ਹੈਲੋ ਜੀ।
Hello,
ਹਾਂਜੀ, how can I help you?
I just wanted to know about, like, I can't find a job।
You want to know about your job?
Yeah।
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ। What would you like to ask about your job?
Basically, I'm not getting any answers back।
Okay, and which sort of job is it that you're looking for?
Is it nothing like something like retail?
Okay, so something like retail. And what happens when you apply? Do they not respond at all, or do they say that you've not been selected, or?
No, I get no playbacks at all।
Oh my goodness. Okay, how long have you been applying for?
No, it's been a while। I mean, I have issues, but I need help, so...
Yeah. No, let's find out. Let's find out what's going on, because that's not right. If it's been a long time, it's not right. Let's find out. Okay, keep focusing on this for me. Just tell me when to stop on the first card and we'll take it forward from there. Perfect. That's your first card. And once again, please. Acha, that's great. And once again for your third card. Brilliant. Thank you.
Sorry।
That's okay. That's perfect. Thank you. Just gonna check out a few more cards as well for you. Let's see. Ooh. And when was the last place you worked? How long ago was that?
That was 2 years back.
2 years, yeah. Because one thing that's coming up in your card straight away is there seems to be like a really big gap. You know, and that sometimes it makes it a bit more difficult. But to be honest, with the way that your energy is and the sort of jobs that you've applied for as well, it seems as if like you've even applied for jobs where it says no experience necessary. But even there seems to be like nothing coming back, no kind of doors opening for you, or no path opening for you, which is a big concern. One thing that I'm seeing in your cards very strongly is that definitely your finances seem to have been blocked, and it seems as if your finances have been trapped. So if you do try to find a job, or you try to do something for yourself, at the moment, because the doors are very kind of tightly locked, it's so difficult for you to move forward, or it's so difficult for you to achieve that financial freedom right now. We need to unlock those doors for you, and we need to make sure that financial freedom comes your way. Once your finances are a bit more stronger, then you know these other things in your life that seem to be going a bit haywire at the moment, and you seem to be kind of trying to kind of control everything, but it's so difficult to find that control. But once you achieve your financial freedom, then the other parts of your life, you'll be able to find the right control in that as well. And I do feel that you'll be able to start building back the balance that needs to be there. But we just need to open your path first in order for you to get a job, or in order for your work progress to start becoming a bit more stronger. First of all, what I would recommend is that when you do send an application, when you make an application, try to apply in the morning, first thing in the morning, or even before 11 o'clock in the morning. That's when you send your application. That will bring you a lot of luck. Secondly, what I would recommend for yourself is that if you are filling up any application forms by hand, or if you're signing anywhere, then try to use a pen which is silver from the outside, but the ink needs to be black. So it can be any sort of a pen where the case or the cover is silver, but just make sure that when it writes in black. Then hopefully that will improve your energy and make your luck a bit more stronger. Always carry a pen with you, even if you go on an interview, which God willing, these remedies should open up your doors so you can get an interview very soon. But even when you go for an interview, take your own pen with you, just in case when you're there they ask you to sign something, or they ask you to fill up a form or complete some sort of an assessment. Try to use your own pen as much as you can, but remember the outside of it should be silver and the ink of it needs to be black. Also, what I would like to ask you is, are you wearing any sort of gemstones at the moment?
Sorry?
Are you wearing any gemstones at the moment? Any precious or semi-precious gemstones?
No, I don't.
Okay, give your house a good clean. Give your home a good clean, because one thing that I'm picking up around you is that there seems to be some items there that are collecting negative energy. So not just holding on to negative energy, but actually collecting it. The sort of items that these can normally be, sometimes we can have some sort of precious or semi-precious gemstones around us, and they'll start collecting negative energy. Or it could even be maybe chipped dishes, or broken glass, or a broken mirror as well. But basically even if you've got any sort of crystals around you, it's best to make sure that you somehow get rid of them, even if you need to sell them or give them away, or donate them. If you've got any kind of broken glass, or chipped dishes, bin them straight away. But there seems to be items around you that are holding on to negative energy. Sometimes when something's, like say for example, if it's an old vase and you think, oh, it's only got a slight chip in it, it'll get covered with the flowers, you won't really be able to see it. But if you know that the chip is there, it's just best to get rid of it. That will be beneficial for you. Even in the house, if you've got any old tiles and you think one tile's got a crack in it, rather than just leaving it on the wall, try to make sure that you get somebody in, or even if you yourself can just remove that one tile so that there's no broken like ceramics in the house. Then that would be very beneficial for you as well, because there's definitely something very strong I'm picking up around you that seems to be collecting or absorbing negative energy, which isn't right, because things haven't been going right for you for a while now. You know, and every time you try to move forward, it's always like one step forward and 10 steps back.
Yeah.
You know, and it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I know everybody. I know life is like in normal. I know everybody has problems, but the sort of problems that you're having is almost like they're all waiting for you in a queue. You know, and it's really, really bizarre. It's like it's not meant to be like this. I mean, you just want to live a happy, honest, simple life. You're not one of those people who ask for much. You know, you don't want to have that kind of crazy life. So you just want like a simple, happy, normal life. But it's almost like you're not able to achieve that even. You know, the simplest or easiest of things. But so there seems to be too many obstacles that are just kind of finding you and coming in your way. And that normally tends to happen when we've got items around us that are absorbing negative energy or collecting negative energy. Also, I would recommend is that whenever you get a chance, check the area of the front door of the house. Sometimes as a showpiece, we keep something there. Make sure that if there's any object near the front door of the house other than the doorknob or the door handle that's made out of metal, it shouldn't be there. If you've got any magnets near the front door of the house, remove them. They shouldn't be there because they are great absorbers of negative energy, and we just don't want to draw in more negative energy. So just be a bit cautious, a bit careful with that. Also make sure that there's no magnets near any fire element in the house as well. So say for example, if you've got a fireplace and there's something magnetic next to that, just to remove those magnetic items, or even if it's just a normal magnet next to it, just remove it from near the fire area or fire element of the house. Then hopefully that should help improve your energy and increase your energy in a positive way. But what I would recommend is do these remedies for now. It should definitely help you. Hopefully by doing this remedy, like within the next week or so, you should at least get some replies back. At the moment, I would recommend for you is that as soon as you get a reply and as soon as somebody offers you a job, don't really worry about which job it is, just do it, because we need money coming in.
Yeah.
That's number one. I would say that would be our game plan now. Like step one is that we need to get some sort of money coming in initially. Once you've got the job and you've got a bit of experience under your belt, then we can look at kind of changing hours or shifting or moving somewhere else or anything else. Then we can focus on but at the moment we just need to get the finances kind of coming in, and we need to open that path. Another thing what I would recommend as well is that whenever you get an opportunity, definitely drop me an email. And when you drop me an email, then because Diwali is coming up as well, there are certain steps which you can take to help you increase your wealth, your income. You know, so there are some simple tips that you can follow, and then hopefully they will help you in a positive way as well. So I'll once you drop me the email, then I'll let you know what things you can do that will help you in a positive way. It's just because of that time of year, the way that the cosmos is and the way the energy is in the universe. When we pinpoint the energy precisely to exactly what we want, then it helps that energy deliver a positive element into our lives. And at the moment we need that wealth, we need those finances. So right now is a very positive time for us to manifest wealth, to manifest abundance. So that's what we need in your life at the moment. But I'll let you, once you drop me an email, I'll let you know what you can do, because there are certain things which I'm not allowed to say on live TV. So then at least I can tell you exactly what you need to do. There's certain things that you can just do sitting at home. So it's not even like you have to go outside or do something very, very difficult. It's simple steps that you can take. But do you do any prayers or any part at the moment?
Well, yes, I do.
Good. Because, you know, one thing that's important for you is to try to make sure that you improve your spirituality. And like, okay, we need that to improve, we need that to grow. So even if you can't say it yourself and you just listen to it, you know, even that will help. You know, but the good thing is that at least you know where I stand with my spirituality and how I need to improve it. You know, and you probably sense that in your heart and your mind as well, that, you know what, there needs to be some sort of an improvement here. I can't just stay at this level. Because even now when I'm reading your cards, I can sense like every cell in your body screaming at you, saying to you, this is not my life, this is not the way it's meant to be. Yeah, this is not where I'm meant to be right now. You've been stuck for a very long time. It's not meant to be like this. sometimes we kind of compromise with and come to terms with and think, okay, you know what, maybe God wanted it this way, or maybe this is my kismet, that it's meant to be like this. But to be honest, everything that's happening with you right now, this is not your kismet. This is not what was destined for you. There seems to be something as in like some sort of energy manipulation there, where it's almost like you're made to think that maybe this is the way your life is, but your life was never ever meant to be this way. Because I can see from your cards, you've never hurt a soul in your life. You've never intentionally, purposely hurt anybody or caused anyone pain. Yeah, I can't even sense that you've stolen anything from anyone, or like purposely, intentionally hurt anyone. So it doesn't make sense that there should be bad karma in your life. I'm not picking that up. This seems to be a different sort of a negative energy. But to be honest, for that, what we will need to do is whenever you do get a chance, definitely we'll speak of faith. We can do a detailed reading and find out that way. But in the meantime, try to follow the remedies I've given you for now, and God willing, they should help in a positive way. And then hopefully I'll wait for your email as well, and then we'll take things forward from there. Hannah? Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. Bye. Bye. ਤੇ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਕਰੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਲਾਈਫ 'ਚ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਆਵੇ, ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਆਵੇ। ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਨੂੰ, ਆਪਣੀ ਤਕਦੀਰ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਪਾਵਰਫੁਲ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਸਹੀ ਮਿਹਨਤ, ਸਹੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਨੀ ਪਊਗੀ, ਫੇਰ ਹੀ ਕਿਤੇ ਕਿ ਗੱਲ ਬਣ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ। ਪਰ ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਬੋਦਰ ਨਾ ਕਰੀਏ, ਟਰਾਈ ਨਾ ਕਰੀਏ, ਫਿਰ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੁਝ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੁਝ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਕੁਝ ਹੋਊਗਾ, ਕੁਝ ਬਣੂਗਾ। पर जे असी वेट करी जाते कि मेरा लक्की टाइम कद आऊगा, वो लक्की दिन कद आऊगा, अज नहीं तो कल फोन कर लांगे, कल नहीं तो परसों पूछ लांगे, यू आर लीविंग इट टू लेट। You are leaving it too late. Don't give negativity that chance to grow. Don't give dark energy the chance to flourish. क्योंकि ਜਿਹੜੀ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ એનર્ਜੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਡਾਰਕ એનર્ਜੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਵਧਣ ਦਓਗੇ, ਜਿੰਨਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਹੋਣ ਦਓਗੇ, ਉਹਨੇ ਓਨਾ ਹੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਖਾਈ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੈ। ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਸ਼ੈਤਾਨੀ ਸ਼ਕਤੀਆਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਨਾ, ਇਹ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਛੱਡਦੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ। ਸੋ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਚ ਕੇ ਰਹੋ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਬਚਣ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਈਜ਼ੀ ਤਰੀਕਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਬੈਸਟ ਤਰੀਕਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਉਹ ਇਹ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਪਿਰਿਚੁਅਲਿਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਘੁੱਟ ਕੇ ਫੜ ਲਓ। ਓਨੈਸਟਲੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰੱਬ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਲਓ। ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫੋਰਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਕਹੂੰਗੀ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਹ ਨਾਮ ਲਓ ਜਾਂ ਉਹ ਨਾਮ ਲਓ, ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਆ। ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮੇਰੇ ਦਿਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਇੱਕ ਆ। ਚਾਹੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਜਿਸ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬੁਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ, ਉਹ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਉਹ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਤਾਂ ਰੱਬ ਦੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਆ। ਹੁਣ ਉਸ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਦਾ ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਹਾਰਾ ਲਈਏ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੀ ਸੱਚੀ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਣੀ। ਪਰ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਹੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਮਨ ਕਮਜ਼ੋਰ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਆ। ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਦਿਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਸਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਾਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਆ, ਫੀਲ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆ ਕਿ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਹ ਟੋਟਕਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਦੇਖ ਲਈਏ ਜਾਂ ਟੂਣਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਦੇਖ ਲਈਏ ਕਿ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਮਦਦ ਹੋਊਗੀ, ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੈਲਪ ਹੋਊਗੀ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਦੇ ਪੁੱਠੇ ਕੰਮ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ। ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਪਾਅ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਕਿਸਮ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਟੂਣਾ ਜਾਂ ਟੋਟਕਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਬੁਰੇ ਫਸਾਂਗੇ। ਐਤਕੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨਵਰਾਤਰੇ ਆਏ ਸੀ, ਇਹ ਵੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਭਾਰੇ ਸੀਗੇ। ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦੁਸ਼ਹਿਰਾ ਆਇਆ ਸੀ, ਇਹ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਭਾਰਾ ਆਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ। ਤੇ ਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਫੁੱਲ ਮੂਨ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪੁੰਨਿਆ ਆ, ਇਹ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਭਾਰੀ ਹੋਊਗੀ। ਸੋ ਐਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਰੱਖੋ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਿਰਫ ਤੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਤੇ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਰੱਖੋ। ਕੋਈ ਏਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਪੁੱਠੀ ਸਿੱਧੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਕਿ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਚੀਜ਼ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਪਾਣੀ 'ਚ ਬਹਾ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਚੀਜ਼ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਮਿੱਟੀ 'ਚ ਦਬ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। ਬਹੁਤ ਬੁਰੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਪਛਤਾਓਗੇ, ਬਹੁਤ ਰੋਗੇ। ਏਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਪੁੱਠੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨੇ ਬੰਦ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ। ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਲਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਏਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਉਪਾਅ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਉਪਾਅ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ ਕੁਝ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਕਿ ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੁੱਖ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਣਾ ਜਾਂ ਤਕਲੀਫ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਣੀ ਆ, ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਣੀ ਆ, ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਭਰਨਾ ਵੀ ਪਊਗਾ। ਭਰਨਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਪਊਗਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ that is the law of the universe। ਇਹ ਰੂਲ ਮੈਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਾਇਆ, ਇਹ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦਾ ਲਾਅ ਆ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਭਰਨਾ ਵੀ ਪਊਗਾ, ਤੇ ਕਈ ਗੁਣਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਵੱਧ ਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਭਰਨਾ ਪਊਗਾ। ਸੋ ਪੁੱਠੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨੇ ਬੰਦ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ। ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ ਸੁੱਖ ਆਵੇ, you want peace, happiness and harmony in your life, then live your life the right way and it will come to you। ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ ਸਕਸੈਸਫੁਲ ਹੋਣਾ ਆ, ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰੋ ਤਾਂ ਸਕਸੈਸਫੁਲ ਬਣ ਜਾਓ। ਪਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰੁਕਾਵਟ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ, ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ, ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਕਸੈਸ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਦੇਰ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਣੀ ਹੈਗੀ। ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਕਿ 2 ਦਿਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗੇ ਕਿ ਹਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਚਮਕ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਬਸ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਥੱਲੇ ਗਿਰਨਾ ਹੈ। ਫਿਰ ਇਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਪੁੱਠੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨੇ ਬੰਦ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ, ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ એનર્ਜੀ ਦਾ ਸਹਾਰਾ ਲੈਣਾ ਬੰਦ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ। ਜੇ ਕਰਨਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਸੱਚੀ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਦਾ ਸਹਾਰਾ ਲਓ। ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਸੱਚੀ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਦਾ ਸਹਾਰਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਨਾ, ਸਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਭਿਮਾਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ। We don't get false pride. Our egos don't swell up. And if your ego doesn't swell up and you don't have that false pride, you will continue to grow. ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਮੈਂ ਆ ਗਈ, ਉਸ ਮੈਂ ਨੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਖਾ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੈ, ਉਸ ਮੈਂ ਨੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਬ ਕੇ ਥੱਲੇ ਸੁੱਟਣਾ ਹੈ, ਫਿਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ? ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਬੈਟਰ ਆ ਕਿ already know where your roots are, already stay grounded, already stay humble. It's very important. It's very, very important to stay humble. ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਦੇਵੇ, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ એનર્ਜੀ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਵੇ, ਪਰ I pray that God keeps you humble too. It's very important to stay humble. ਜਦ ਸਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਸਟੈਪ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ have kind of false pretense about anything, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦਾ ਦਿਖਾਵਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਸਟੈਪ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ, ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਸਟੈਪ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, let your work shine, let that be your pride, let that be your glow. That's going to help you move forward. ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਰਮ ਆ ਨਾ, ਉਹ ਖੁਦ ਬੋਲਣਗੇ, ਖੁਦ ਕਹਿਣਗੇ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਕਹਿਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਊਗੀ। ਪਰ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਰਮ ਸਹੀ ਕਰੋ, ਕਰਮ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਕਰੋ, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕਿਸਮਤ ਆਟੋਮੈਟਿਕਲੀ ਚਮਕ ਜਾਊਗੀ। ਸੋ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਈ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਚੇਂਜ ਆਵੇ, ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਚੇਂਜ ਆਵੇ, ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਸਹੀ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਸਹੀ ਸਟੈਪ ਲਓ, ਸਹੀ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰੋ, ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰੋ, ਤਾਂ ਦੇਖੋ ਕਿ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਬਾਕੀ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਣਾ, ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਫਿਰ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, ਸਿੰਪਲੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਿਸਡ ਕਾਲ ਦੇ ਦਿਓ। ਇਹ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸੌਖਾ ਤਰੀਕਾ ਕੋਈ ਹੋ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਹੁਣੀ ਚਾਹੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਸਡ ਕਾਲ ਦੇ ਦਿਓ, ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਕੱਲ ਸਵੇਰ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਵਾਪਸ ਫੋਨ ਕਰ ਲੂਗਾ। ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਮੈਂ ਹੀ ਕਰੂੰਗੀ, ਮੈਂ ਹੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੂੰਗੀ। ਫਿਰ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦਾ ਫਿਕਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ ਕਿ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੌਣ ਸਾਡੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਕਰੂਗਾ। ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਟੀਮ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੂਗੀ, ਉਹ ਸਿਰਫ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਨਾਮ ਲੈਣ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਡੇਟ ਅਰੇਂਜ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਲਈ, ਬਸ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਹੀ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਐਸ ਡੇਟ ਤੇ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਆਰਤੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫੋਨ ਕਰ ਲੂਗੀ, ਐਸ ਡੇਟ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਆਰਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਆ ਕੇ ਮਿਲ ਲਈ ਹੋ। ਸਿੰਪਲ ਜਿਹੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਬਾਕੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫਿਕਰ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ। ਹਿੰਦੀ, ਪੰਜਾਬੀ, ਉਰਦੂ ਜਾਂ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਵੀ ਲੈਂਗੁਏਜ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੰਫਰਟੇਬਲ ਫੀਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਉਸ ਲੈਂਗੁਏਜ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੂੰਗੀ। ਐਂਡ ਆਈ ਵਿਲ ਡੂ ਮਾਈ ਐਬਸੋਲੂਟ ਬੈਸਟ ਟੂ ਹੈਲਪ ਯੂ ਇਨ ਐਵਰੀ ਵੇ ਪੋਸੀਬਲ। ਮੇਰੀ ਟੀਮ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨੀ ਆ, ਉਹ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਲੈਂਗੁਏਜਸ ਬੋਲ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਤੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮਦਦ, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਰ ਦੇਣਗੇ। ਬਟ ਦ ਮੇਨ ਥਿੰਗ ਇਜ਼ ਟੂ ਮੇਕ ਸ਼ੋਰ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ એનર્ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਓਬਵੀਅਸਲੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਕਰਨੀ ਪਊਗੀ। ਬਾਕੀ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਦੀਵਾਲੀ ਦਾ ਬਲੇਸਿੰਗਸ ਟੋਕਨ ਹੈ, ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਲਈ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਡੂ ਇਟ ਐਸ ਸੂਨ ਐਸ ਪੋਸੀਬਲ, ਡੋਨਟ ਲੀਵ ਇਟ ਟੂ ਲੇਟ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਐਸ ਸਾਸਰ ਕੁਝ ਲਿਮਿਟਿਡ ਸਪੇਸਿਸ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। ਸੋ ਡੈਫੀਨਿਟਲੀ ਡੋਨਟ ਲੀਵ ਇਟ ਟੂ ਲੇਟ। ਐਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਖਿਆਲ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ। ਬਾਕੀ ਇੰਨੀ ਗੱਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਕਿ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿਸਮਤ ਕਰਮਾ। ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਿਸਮਤ ਚਮਕਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਸਹੀ ਕਰਮ ਕਰਨਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਆ। ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਬੈਸਟ ਕਰਮ ਇਹੀ ਰਹੂਗਾ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਸਡ ਕਾਲ ਦੇ ਦਿਓ ਐਂਡ ਵਿਲ ਡੂ ਆਰ ਬੈਸਟ ਟੂ ਹੈਲਪ ਯੂ। ਪਰ ਚਲੋ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਇੰਨਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਸੀਗਾ, ਜਿਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕਾਲਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੈ ਸਕੇ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਮਾਫੀ ਮੰਗਦੀ ਹਾਂ। ਆਈ ਵਿਲ ਸੀ ਯੂ ਗਾਇਜ਼ ਵੈਰੀ ਸੂਨ on the same channel.